Yeah, I never shaved it, and that's actually a kind of a problem for me. Anyways, yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like I was in such a good mood today. Probably because I probably just walked out of my mother's room watching Happy Death Day, which was unexpectedly a great, fun film. Anyway, okay, aside from that, I'll probably have to save that for another story. So, time for another update video, and I think this one may be really, really good for you guys. For those who are expecting more, expecting more about my toy movies that are in the works right now. Because I felt the need to make this update because I think I mentioned this before when I posted the first image of the revised, repainted Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, not the first image, but the latest image I had before I posted my Tyrannosaurus Rex pack review of the Legacy Collection T-Rex. Now, this update is basically about that. So, yeah. I was gonna, continuing to try to figure out to work the rest of Hybrid Adventures or some other films I try to work on but I guess my main focus right now is my remaking my older movies. I mean, the thing is though, I will still continue to do Hybrid Adventures, but that show is going to be put on hold because one, it's actually an important TV show. No, not TV show. Why did I say TV show? It's actually an important one for me because I feel like it's the more original storyline for my new canons. Like, it's more original compared to anything else I've filmed. Like, idea-wise, the reason why I'm doing the remakes first and other films first, I guess. The reason I'm doing the remakes first is because I want to try to set up my continuity stage, or set up my storylines into different aspects so it wouldn't have to connect to the original movies. Like, again, the original films from 2014, which is 5 years ago. Oh yeah, speaking of which, 5-year anniversary. Anyway, 5 years ago from that point on to 2017 when Dino Terror 2 officially ended. But really it was 2016 when Dino Terror 2 initially came out, and as a whole it would have probably been done by then, but it wasn't. So it was 2017 is when the initial film was finished. So 2017 is the start, the semi-start of the new era of Jurassic Park films, and Hybrid Adventures is basically the new overall story that I really would like to continue working on because it's really important. And the remakes of the films are just basically those to connect to Hybrid Adventures, like I guess you all know. But I wanted to make this one much more special, much more better. And speaking of which, I'm gonna show you two pictures about the remake of Jurassic Park: New Discovery. Now, I was gonna keep it a little bit on hold, but since I have actually finished one scene of the film, which is basically the same scene that I actually filmed first-handed when I was working on New Discovery back 5 years ago, which is the sequence where everybody was escaping the Carnosaur, but it's literally a small Tyrannosaurus. Literally everybody was escaping in a car and escaping the small Tyrannosaurus, and they all end up in this room and have this talk scene. That is basically the scene that I started off with because I don't know why, but I have a feeling that it's starting to bring back memories when I filmed this scene. And also the overall setup is much better. I mean, it's not technically the best for me. I mean, I know you expect better, but I guess what you'll be seeing here is something that I think you might be excited about. I'm sure, I'm only making these films for fun. I'm not expecting to get any high top quality toy movie making. I mean, I'm just only making these films just for fun and just for the entertainment and for those who like it, because that's the reason why I continue to keep making these films, even though I keep taking breaks from hiatus every winter and some other days now and then, especially spring. So yeah. Anyways, let's go on to the Hybrid Adventures stuff. No, I keep saying Hybrid Adventures. Let's go on with the New Discovery stuff. So here's the first poster here, which is the New Discovery, Jurassic Park. And I switched the title up around to give this a little bit more of a standout. And it's going to be much longer than the previous version, which was like, I guess 49, was it 49 minutes? Yeah, I think about 40, 50, like 40, 50 minutes long. Like, that's how long that first film that I made was. But that's because most sequences felt like they'd gone on too dang quick, because I know I was making a divided part film, which was 5 parts as the original part was going. But I felt like I needed to make a much longer film, and this is what it is. And then it also showcased, the poster showcased the main antagonist, which is the Red Tyrannosaurus, even though this one is not all that red, it's orange. But I don't think I need to go any further on this. I'm just going on while the time is really going. And the yeah, this is basically the poster of the film. This is how it's going to look, and I hope you guys are excited for this. Anyways, the next picture here that's coming up is a production photo, and it showcases the Tyrannosaurus in action, busting through a wall, and I guess you will say the same backdrop from Dino Terror 2, but putting this one in much better use than Dino Terror 2. So, as you can see, this Tyrannosaurus here is eating the black mercenary. And yeah, I broke my promise that I wasn't going to kill the black dude, and I was going to say, I said it to myself, and yet I broke that promise. That was a big screw up. But although this is basically a production photo, I just got finished filming this scene. This is the first scene that I filmed, just like 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I filmed the exact same scene first-handed before I finished the rest of the film, which is pretty dang strange. I never thought I ever finished, start working on the film by doing the same scene first-handed before filming anything else, which is at first I was going to do it all in order, but I was like, I wanted to try something, and I want to see how good my filming has gotten. So I think I started on one of the scenes of my remake, and this obviously is one of the things that I started working on, and I decided to make a much better looking version of that same scene that was in that first movie that I made. And yeah, that's basically it for this one. So that was basically the stuff I had to show you for that particular remake I'm doing. And again, like I say, it's been 5 years since I've been doing most of this toy movies and everything. That does include my second channel though, because I have a feeling no one really gives my second channel a chance. But yeah. So 5 years, and the one thing I really want to do on this 5th anniversary 2019 is actually work on this movie, because I really don't feel like missing out on anything like this. I mean, I know I had Hybrid Adventures, Rampage, which I'll be filming I think I might be filming small scenes in between when I'm filming New Discovery, or The New Discovery, Jurassic Park. But still, maybe not. Still, I wanted to film this particular movie first, because I felt like it's really important, because I wanted to improve on that original film, because I always look back at it, and I don't know if you have the same thoughts, but only a few of you do. But I don't know if everybody else has the same thoughts, but my original film does not work anymore. I mean, it doesn't even work to the point it's not one of my favorite, it's not one of the best toy movies I've ever made. But it does show that time that I do have the passion and fun to make films, because I just did whatever I want. I grabbed not Jurassic Park figures, only had like 4, I think it was 4, no, it was 3. I think it was only 3 Jurassic Park human beings and a few dinosaurs and stuff from the JP3 toy line. And then everything else was Dino Valor or Chat May stuff from True Heroes. And that was basically the thing. I just gathered up a bunch of non-Jurassic Park and half Jurassic Park figures up in this movie, and I wanted to try something different, because I wanted to bring out more Jurassic Park figures and less figures from different genres. Like, I know I use a lot of Star Wars figures, which is also really good for usage of multiple characters, which that's the reason why I was like, I wanted to try to use more. It was like more Jurassic Park, less of the other stuff, because I didn't want to keep constantly using more others and less Jurassic. I wanted to actually feel more Jurassic, use characters that are familiar from those films. The plot of the film, it may be the same, we all know, and that's the point of a remake. It's the same idea as the original, but best to do a different interpretation of it, retell the same story. Which is basically somehow for everybody seems to hate remakes, and I don't really hate remakes as long as you do them right. But for here, I'm doing this because I'm improving my other film, and I wanted to make it much better than my older film. And I guess you might already expect that. And the plot of this movie may be the same, but I'm doing something differently with it. I want to tinker around some things that I know that in my original film was really screwed up around a lot of ways. Dialogue choices are bad. Character choices, I don't know. Like, I don't even know if that's even the point. But I mean, like, there's like mainly the biggest issue with my older films was dialogue, and I want to try to fix that with my newer films. And the plot being the same, but it still has a different interpretation. Like, some sequences are switched around, and some ideas are like some parts are switched around. Like, there are going to be some sequences where this happens, but it's a different version of that sequence. So that's what to expect about the New Discovery. It's like it's the same plot but different version. It's like, again, and this takes place on Isla Muerto. Again, this is the same plot, but I want to try something differently with it instead of being all like, oh, let's just do something stupid. Or let's just do whatever we want at the time. Just that's how the fun it was. I just want to try something better than what I did back in 5 years ago. So this will be definitely the 5-year anniversary issue, and I really want to work on this film because of that. I really want to celebrate my 5-year anniversary with that, and the intro will be the 5-year anniversary. Actually, for this particular year, as soon as I get the sponsors in the mail in the next week, I will be definitely redoing the intro to put the 5-year anniversary on there, and it's going to be the same logo. I want to try to do that because I feel like it's basically important for me to do so, because I don't want to just forget about all that. And just like 2019 is initially just like a year, and October is the initial date. Like, October is the initial month that I started this channel in particular. Even though my other channel, which is QH Films now, is the original channel that all my older toy movies have been originated from, and which was released back in 2013. And I wanted to just, like, it's like at that time I was facing some stupid shit with YouTube. I wanted to go ahead and move all my content to that channel, like a separate channel that's like, in case my old channel got terminated, it didn't get terminated, so it's still stuck alive. And I wanted to move all that stuff there, and now it gave Henderson Productions, which was just a logo. I just wanted to make a name for myself. But anyway, yeah, I think this update video is probably going on long. I don't know how long it is right now because I just stopped and did separate takes of this. And yeah, so this is basically it for this update video. I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm doing right now. So expect the Spinosaurus review to come by, and a review of the Dino Rivals Velociraptor Delta when it comes in the mail pretty soon. It's actually pretty, like, I think it might be before or after Spino. Actually, it might be before Spino, I guess, depending on whatever it came by, because I checked my mail status. It's delayed due to weather problems. So yeah. So again, expect the reviews I'm going to be doing. I'm also going to put premieres on them, to case, like, if you guys are ready and set to see the review. I want to try the premieres again because I hadn't tried them out since the Pteranodon Destructosaurus set. And yeah, I'm just making this mention to let you guys know how I'm doing with movie making and everything. I'm still in the process of making this film, and yeah, and maybe if I don't finish it in time, I might I don't know if I don't even want to do this, but when I finish up the entire film, I'm gonna release every single part, possibly, or maybe early, but I want to get it out by October, because that is the month of this channel, like how it was, like how it bring the birth. Or I might be wrong, but actually, yeah, it's October. So October is when New Discovery is going to be shown on the channel. But in the meantime, though, expect more and more videos around here, because I'm not going to be just on a small hiatus for everything, because I'll be still collecting figures and making more movies. But at the same time, I'm going to be really busy with other things other than just making movies, because I got commissions to do, and that's all. That's another reason. That's another way for me to earn money for things to collect, which is also a good thing for me, making commissions, and I still thank those that contribute to it. Yeah, so again, like, that's how things have been going, like how I've been doing things, and yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys made it all the way through, because it's just me rambling and such. And I am pretty excited to get this film worked on, because it is something special. So, yeah. See you guys later.